Hello everyone, Klaus here, bringing you today's Clash of Clans strategy guide. Town Hall 7 is an awesome town hall, and it's finally getting interesting with dragons and dark troops like Hog Riders and the Barbarian King at your fingertips. Be ready to switch your focus to air defenses and double giant bomb spots in this town hall. Therefore, I introduce my official Town Hall 7 upgrade priority list and guide. I've done many upgrade lists, but never for Town Hall 7. In case you're unfamiliar with how I do things, I will be using primarily math and a touch of subjectivity to tack down what upgrades are the most absolute beneficial at this town hall. Now before we start, just a quick caveat, do not attempt to follow this guide unless you have already completely maxed out your previous town hall. This includes all of your defenses and your walls. Okay, enough waiting, let's begin. First, it's important to note that there are 3 different types of buildings in your village: offensive, defensive, and resource-based. We will be comparing them to each other during the first half of this guide, then finishing with all of them combined at the end. And second, we will be ignoring upgrade costs in our considerations and only be including building times. This is following the thought process of building the strongest base as fast as possible. So, step 1 for any new town hall level is building the new buildings, and more specifically, the ones with 0-second build times. For our Town Hall 7, these include the new walls, 2 new standard bombs, a giant bomb, seeking air mine, and the Barbarian King altar. These should be very first priority when beginning your Town Hall 7 journey. Step 2 would be building the new buildings that actually have a build time. Some of them are 10 seconds while others are going to take a while. Do these in any order, but make sure and build them all, that way you can reorganize your new Town Hall 7 base. These new buildings include 2 cannons, archer tower, mortar, air defense, hidden Tesla, dark elixir drill and storage, a new army camp and barrack, and the dark barracks. Step 3, upgrade your new buildings to max Town Hall 6 standards. That means upgrade the new cannons and archer towers to level 7, mortars and air defenses to level 4, walls to level 6, bombs to level 3, giant bomb to level 2, army camp to level 6, and barracks to level 8. Once you upgrade your new buildings to existing Town Hall 6 levels, it's recommended you work on your offensive buildings next. These are the laboratory, which should be started day 1 and no later. Barracks to unlock the dragons, which are invaluable to most Town Hall 7 war and 3-star attack strategies, and Spell Factory, which unlocks the rage spell, which can very easily tip the balance in any attack in your favor if done right. Also, this is the first Town Hall level with what is called a hero or a royal. The Barbarian King gets 5 levels at Town Hall 7 and is an absolute beast on defense and offense. You see, he functions as a unit when you go on the warpath, but he also functions as a defensive tower when your base is being raided, a double-edged sword for your unsuspecting opponents. So be sure and upgrade him with your dark elixir as soon as possible. He'll take an extended nap every time he's upgraded, but trust me, it's worth it. So in step 4, it's recommended that the new buildings and offensive buildings are completed. Now let's move on to defensive, traps, and resource buildings. Again, be sure all defenses, including the new ones, measure up to max Town Hall 6 standards. Let's talk about resource buildings first. You get a new level for all your gold mines and elixir collectors. These are relatively cheap upgrades and are especially beneficial in the long run. Also, a new level is available for the gold and elixir storages, increasing your storage capacity by double. This is essential for the middle to end of Town Hall 7 as the upgrades do get quite expensive. But the true challenge will be the dark elixir drill and storage, which both have at least 1 upgrade on top of level 1. These are very elixir heavy, but are absolutely worth it. The free dark elixir from an upgraded drill is invaluable, and the extra HP on the storage can save your loot from an attack that falls just short of the prize. Upgrade these as quickly as you can. The importance of the dark elixir infrastructure on your base cannot be stressed enough. Another important note, the Barbarian King is probably the most important defense on your base, but he takes gross amounts of dark elixir to upgrade. Without the extra storage capacity from the storage upgrades, you won't be able to upgrade him very much, as your base won't be able to hold enough dark elixir to satiate his incredible hunger. Now let's change gears and talk about defenses. There are 2 different types of defensive buildings, actual defenses and traps. These don't compare to each other very well, so we'll separate them into 2 different discussions in this guide. Traps first. You have 2 air bombs and 6 standard bombs. The rest, like the giant bomb and the seeking air mine, need not be upgraded because the max level is either the Town Hall 6 standard, which you took care of earlier, or it's just level 1 and gets no new upgrades. The air bombs and the standard bombs each have one new level, upgrading to levels 3 and 4 respectively. Because these are totally different styles of traps, one targeting ground units and one targeting air units, it's recommended to simply upgrade these as soon as you can, as they can ruin a raid for the unsuspecting foe. These are generally cheap upgrades and work as excellent filler for a farmer who has a lazy builder and not enough loot to start a true defense. Which brings us to our next discussion: defenses. We have cannons, archer towers, mortars, air defenses, wizard towers, air sweepers, and hidden Teslas. Though the air sweeper does not do damage, its push rating was converted to damage per second percentage for fair comparison. Using mathematical analysis comparing these by damage type, unit target type, range, damage per second increase, and build time, and throwing in some personal experience and the expectations and habits of the farming and war communities, here is my recommended defenses upgrade list. Coming in first place is the air defense. That, although only targets a minority of the available troops for a max Town Hall 7 assailant, does a significant amount of damage and defends well against the most well-known and widely used Town Hall 7 war strategy, Mass Dragon. This should be upgraded and maxed absolutely first, as it gives you the most chance of defending a Mass Dragon attack. Other popular Town Hall 7 strategies, such as the Lunian, which is a combination of balloons and minions, also struggle against the Town Hall 7 base with max air defenses. Second place in our defenses list is the Wizard Tower, which is not surprising if you've seen my other upgrade priority lists. The Wizard Tower takes advantage of the splash damage type, damaging as many troops as it can within a very specific range of tiles. I've personally seen the Wizard Tower take out as many as 40 or 50 archers in one shot, making it a crazy powerful defense. Further, it's a tower, meaning it can target both air and ground troops. Further, the Wizard Tower has had a hit point buff since the latest Supercell update, increasing its usefulness. Third in this list is the hidden Tesla, which despite their ridiculous build times, packs an amazing punch with every blast of its electrical shock attack. A max Tesla can easily drop a dragon as it hovers over a high hit point building. Teslas are considered towers as well, giving them access to damaging all troop types, ground or air. Fourth, directly behind the Tesla is the Archer Tower for all the same reasons. The Archer Tower targets all it sees and can be central in dropping a dragon or even the Barbarian King. Fifth is the Air Sweeper. No, it does not do direct damage, but pushing a dragon into the range of an untouched air defense or away from the Town Hall could very easily steer any defense your way. Sixth and seventh on the list are the cannons and mortars respectively. Being placed on the bottom of the list does not mean these defenses serve no purpose, as the cannons defend against high hit point ground troops and the king very well, and the mortar's splash damage can destroy dozens of small troops with a single shot. They scored low simply because they only target ground troops, and air is the primary focus for a Town Hall 7. So, take a snapshot of the screen if you need to. This is the full summary of the guide from the first step down to the last. Though you don't need to follow it step by step, this is a recommended path and will surely not lead you astray. And with that, my job is done. Hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know where you are in your Town Hall 7 journey. Give me different ideas for guides. Also, don't forget to post questions, comments, etc. down in the comments section, and I will see you all again next time. Love you guys. Peace.